If you've watched any of my doors videos, you'll have seen me at the router bench using a really basic sled to groove the ends of the rails. Now sleds are really useful things to help keep the workpiece square and your fingers out of the way, and this video is going to show you how I make mine. Okay, so making these things is really easy. You need a baseboard. This obviously has to be the same thickness as the material that you're passing through the router. That's 22mm in this case. You need a top piece, 6mm, 1/4 inch, whatever you've got. Doesn't really matter. This has to be, obviously when you're passing this under a featherboard, you've got to make sure that there's enough space for the featherboard to get by, and it has to be long enough to overhang the baseboard as well. You'll need a little bit of softwood or something like that, just as a makeshift handle, a little bit of sandpaper, and I find a little cabinet knob to be quite useful as well. I'll show you what that's for in a bit. So what we're going to do first, we set the top piece against the baseboard so it's nice and square, and then you just want to eyeball, because it's just moved already, you just want to eyeball where the handle is going to go, because it's not going to be in the centre of the top piece, obviously, it's going to be in the centre of the base. Well, I've just got a couple of little bits of double-sided tape on the base of this, so I'm just going to strip those off. And that's about in the right sort of place there. So I'll just press that down and flip it over. And pop in a couple of screws. Make sure they countersink in well. And the other thing we want to do is figure out where we want our handle to go. Up there is usually pretty good, out of the way. With the position marked, we can drill a 4mm hole through the top piece and countersink the underside to take the screw. Then simply screw the knob down by hand and fix the top down to the base with some double-sided tape. Press them down firmly and on the back we add another couple of strips of double-sided. Sandpaper. You can trim off the excess. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but whenever I'm not shooting video and using the table, there's always a guard on here, always. I take it off when I'm doing the videos so that you can see a bit more of what's going on. To give the excitement of a block of MDF passing over a cutter. But the guard doesn't have to be anything special. This is just a little bit of MDF with a bit of softwood stapled to it, and it's just in place. Oops. To stop you accidentally putting your hand in there. You'd have to be willfully stupid to actually put your fingers in there while the thing's running. But just so as you know, I mean, I'm not being slapdash. about safety and security. You know, guards are removed for filming purposes. But again, I always use a guard whenever you've got any chance of an exposed cutter coming anywhere near you. And that's it. That's our simple little sled. You could use this anywhere with a fence, really. Table saw, maybe a router, certainly. If you haven't got a bench that has slots in it, it's very useful and keeps things like this where you're grooving the ends of a rail. Keeps it all nice and square, as well as keeping your fingers out of the way. So yeah, that's our simple little sled made from bits of scrap. I hope you found that useful. I hope you make one of those, and I'll see you next time. Take care.